faces jumping ahead of such a massive match that really should live up to expectation, Chris.
Oh, I don't think there's any doubt about it. They know they're in for a game tonight. Alan Pardew will insist to his players, you have to be brave in that first 20 minutes, because expect everything from Ipswich, because it'll be coming at you.
Well, you can be pretty sure they will both go for it. They know no other way, really. There'll be no sitting back, and by the end of the evening, there'll be no turning back. Nervous wait in that compact tunnel for these players.
It's not a bad time, actually. Gives you a chance to get your thoughts together just before you go out onto the pitch. Last things in your own mind about what you want to do, what you need to do, how you need to run about, how you need to, when you're on the ball, be relaxed.
It's a fight to the finish tonight, a fight for the right to meet Preston North End or Derby County in the Championship playoff final. They will very shortly be on their way. The nerves, the tension, the drama, the playoffs. Do you ever get the feeling it's going to be one of those nights? Joe Royle made some telling changes at half-time on Saturday, and this is the side that started the second half, with Matt Richards and Darren Curry patrolling the left. Curry started his career at West Ham. Chef Kikuchi's Upton Park equaliser was his 20th goal of the season, leaving Darren Bent one behind on 19. Pablo Cunyago, who has a habit of scoring against the Hammers, failed a late test on his groin, so young Frenchman Jimmy Juan joins the bench. West Ham make one change in the first leg. Sean Newton drops to the bench, and Carl Fletcher makes his first start for 2 months. Teddy Sheringham is still absent with a hamstring problem, but Bobby Zamora's okay despite a sore calf. Zamora is one short of 100 goals in his career. Marlon Harewood, who once had a loan spell at Portman Road, has 22 goals. Matt Etherington could be a key man again. He seems to save his best for Ipswich.
Well, all Joe Royle needed to say was reminders on the way out. If you didn't know it already, the goalkeeper, Kelvin Davis, is the best in the division. He'll be saying that to his team. So even if they get past you, we've still got a chance. Despite that, though, DeVos and Naylor, be strong, be big, be quick when you need to be quick. When Harewood and Zamora are coming at you. In midfield, Jim Magilton, you get yourself on the ball and make us play. Get that ball out wide to Curry. And when you're out wide, Darren, produce those crosses for Shefke at the far post. And if we're deep, knock the ball over the top for Darren Bent. Alan Pardew, slightly different tonight. It's a 4-3-3, come 4-5-1. People know your jobs. Marlon Harewood, Matthew Etherington. At times, you're going to have to fill in and defend. Bobby Zamora will be left on front on his own. In the midfield, don't gamble too early. Let's just sit and hold. And then you've got that inexperience back to Ferdinand and Ward and the goalkeeper, Jimmy Walker. Be together, be loud, make sure you all know what you're doing, and we should be okay.
Well, Alan Pardew never bothers booking an early holiday at the end of the season. This is the 4th time in 5 years he's been involved in the playoffs with Reading and West Ham. In the other year, by the way, he won automatic promotion. He must be doing something right, although many West Ham fans would beg to differ. Joe Royle has had to contend with a small squad here, but they've done him and Ipswich proud. Their football has flowed.
Definitely received an award on Monday night at the League Managers Association for over 1,000 games as a manager, and he's enjoying it just as much as his first ever game.
Well, the rules are simple. Away goals don't count, extra time is possible, penalties are possible, a whole lot of nail-biting is very possible. In fact, it's guaranteed. Prepare for a night of hope and a night of fear. Monday, May the 30th, one of these teams will be walking out at the Millennium Stadium in Cardiff. Which one? As usual with the playoffs, who knows? But we're about to find out. DeVos's clearance not the best. Mullins now for Zamora. And Wilness calmly steers it down to Kelvin Davis.
That's going to be one of the key battles. Fabian Wilness versus Matthew Etherington. Ran amok Etherington in the first 45 minutes at Upton Park. Wasn't the same in the second half when Wilness switched to right back.
Towell now for Fletcher, back in the starting lineup. The first time in a couple of months.
Good settling period for West Ham. First couple of minutes of the game, had a few passes forward at the back. Everybody's getting a nice little early touch.
Well, it's gone all the way through to Marlon Harewood against the odds. It was always going wide.
Yeah, but the times you say to players, don't be silly. Don't even think about shooting from there with your first touch. But with this fella, you just don't know. When he pulls the trigger, that might go in the top corner, but it doesn't this time. Just cuts across it, and it goes wide.
It was Harewood who gave West Ham an early lead at the weekend. He was on loan at Portman Road during his time at Nottingham Forest. 6 years ago that was. Darren Bent, who is heading for the Premiership one day, whether with Ipswich or not. Jim Magilton now. Darren Curry up against Thomas Repka down that side, which could be one of the key battles. But there'll be a few key battles tonight. Matt Richards ready to take this throw. DeVos is in there. Always came back to Tommy Miller.
Well, the one thing you know about Tommy Miller, he does know where the goals are, and there's never anything else in his mind apart from having a strike. Won this ball bounces in front of him, and Carl Fletcher stands big, sticks a leg out.
15 goals this season for Miller, and only 6 of them penalties. He's very reliable from the spot. Now Darren Bent chasing, and Walker's come out.
Oh, great position from the goalkeeper. When you play a high back line, you want your goalkeeper on the edge of the box, and that's where he was.
Ward is covering.
You do tend to say at times, if you've got a little bit of time, just turn and face up the pitch and try and knock it that way, but tension's high, you don't want to make any mistakes in the early minutes of a big game like this. Put it in the stand, let's regroup.
Two 20-year-olds at the heart of West Ham's defence, Anton Ferdinand and Darren Ward. And Elliot Ward, rather, Darren's brother at Millwall. Miller having a couple of hot shots early on.
Yeah, you'd never criticise this fella for having a strike. They go in more often than not. Just finding his range at the moment.
As you might have guessed, a fantastic atmosphere at Portman Road. The contrast between winners and losers is always big, but in the playoffs it is huge. And there will be a winner and a loser this evening. Etherington, who has certainly posed Ipswich problems in the past. Now Zamora, early chance, and a good take from Kelvin Davis.
Well, Richard Naylor's trying to play offside when Jason DeVos is behind him. He can't see Jason DeVos, who plays Bobby Zamora onside. That's nearly, but it's hard getting past that great goalkeeper.
Richards cut out by Repka. Rio Coca.
What Alan Pardew's tried to do, he's tried to confuse Ipswich, Joe Royle, their manager, and flirted around with the formations, but it's just settling down now to that 4-3-3, 4-5-1.
Darren Curry, who began his career at West Ham a good few years ago now. Darren Bent rescuing it. Snuffed out by Fletcher, but it's a corner.
I just think now, will Joe Royle crowd the goalkeeper? He's not the tallest, Jimmy Walker. Leaving him the space at the moment, though.
Jim Magilton takes, Naylor trying to get near it. Westlake popping it back. And Westlake again.
Well, they all fancy themselves from 25-30 yards tonight. Shoot on sight, Joe Royle straight away. If anything bounces out towards you, have a pop.
Joe Royle took Oldham and Manchester City into the top flight. Can he now do the same with Ipswich Town?
Well, he'll be sat looking at the West Ham formation, thinking how they're playing. Is Harewood up front alongside Zamora? Sometimes he is, sometimes he isn't.
Cucci again. Now Darren Bent looking to go on his way. Ferdinand with it. Mullins, oh, he's lost it. To Darren Curry. Another long-range effort coming in, but blocked by Ferdinand. Tommy Miller. Wilness hounded by Etherington. Now Bent. Oh, he's pushed it past Powell. And Bent goes to ground. The assistant referee saw nothing wrong with that.
Well, that would be a foul or a corner, one of the two. Surely. Maybe not. Experience, little arm on Darren Bent, just enough to knock him over.
Ipswich finished 12 points above West Ham in the table. And so what? The playoffs do not respect such gaps. Curry will get a free kick.
Well, he can get a free kick. Darren Curry knows how to go down. The quickest player, certainly tricky and skillful.
Miller. Bent, lovely flick, lovely touch from Cucci. And Westlake can't sneak away past.
It's a great little spell for Ipswich, 300-mile-an-hour football.
So Kikuchi given a quick word of warning by Steve Dunn, who's the referee tonight.
That's great, though, isn't it? Just have a word. Oh, it is a foul, no doubt about it, but have a little chat with him and say, look, just calm down. I know you want to try and win everything that's going.
Anton Ferdinand got caught up in all of that. And he's going to need a touch of treatment.
Well, they've certainly started with a rattle. Ipswich, pace-wise, very, very quick. They're playing shoot on sight.
Would be a manager in the playoffs. The heat is on, the pressure is on. Mind you, the heat's been on him and the pressure's been on him since day one of the season.
Oh, absolutely, no doubt about that. That comes with the territory when you're a West Ham manager. He's also thoughtful, he knows the game.
He knows the playoffs as well. 4 times in 5 years he's been in them. This time on Saturday in the first leg, West Ham are already in front. And they were about to go 2 up. Could have gone more than 2 up, in fact. Cucci has just let that run out.
This might be going a bit too quick for him. She's Cucci at the minute. Place of it.
Harewood and Zamora, and Harewood again. Rio Coker bursting through the middle, but Etherington usually available. Here he is. He didn't diver then, but Rio Coker stumbled. Jilton and Elliott Ward, rather cleverly, as it turned out, hooking it back to Walker.
There's never been a back pass, that's one thing for certain. Well done, referee. Despite the crowd having a big shout for it.
Yes, hardly deliberate. Magilton now. That's some ball from Magilton. And Ward scrambles it away from Bent.
Quality ball, but they're inviting it. Elliott Ward and Anton Ferdinand. Just look how high they're playing on the pitch. Just drop that in behind them. The goalkeeper can't come. You end up running into people.
Wilmes with a long throw, and it came back to Curry. And it's stuck with Walker from Karen Curry.
Oh, he just needed to scuff it slightly, because he's just hit this nice and sweet, and it's a dolly straight into the goalkeeper's hands. 2 people in front of him, his own defenders as well, so he's got to keep an eye on it. But straight into the stomach.
Karen Curry never made the grade at West Ham and spent most of his career in the lower divisions. Ferdinand for Zamora, now Repka and Mullins.
Well, it's disciplined from Ipswich. They're quite prepared to let West Ham have it at the back.
Mullins, Harewood is in there.
That's where he infuriates you. He does a fantastic run, and he's got nothing else in his mind except having a shot. He's not considering anybody else in and around him. But sometimes they end up in the top corner.
Well, Harewood in the playoffs for the 3rd successive season was involved with Nottingham Forest 2 years ago. And that amazing second leg at Sheffield United. Magilton now for Curry. Come off Repka. Magilton.
Well, they've got to get close to Jimmy Magilton soon. Otherwise, he's just going to run this game. And they'll be out of sight before West Ham know what's happening.
It's not going to be easy for Wilness. And the header is won by Powell, and now Etherington. He's used to tormenting Ipswich. It's Etherington, and Naylor turns it behind after Davis made the save.
Well, he's quick, but Richard Naylor, you can't allow him. He's coming from the halfway line to back off and back off and back off until he gets inside the box. At some stage, you've got to go to the ball, because that could have flown in. Goalkeeper watches it all the way.
Etherington towards Fletcher, and offside. Flag up against Elliott Ward.
Well, I thought it was an outrageous ball in the first place to have played from the corner, because it's a long way out to Carl Fletcher, but it nearly worked. It's just that Ipswich was so drilled in getting out. That was fantastic.
Harewood. Zamora for Rio Coker. The stand-in skipper for West Ham in the absence of Steve Lomas and Teddy Sheringham. Etherington. Zamora. Powell's cross. Zamora! And Naylor just did enough.
Well, he shouldn't be allowed a second bite. Nobody should have been allowed a second bite, because when Tris Powell pops this towards Bobby Zamora, have a swing. You don't get time in the box, just have a swing now.
Jilton won the header and won it well. Cucci now for Miller. Curry. In towards Cucci, who leaps above Powell. And Fletcher helping out. It's come back to Curry. Miller.
Didn't sit at all for him when he controlled the ball from Darren Curry there. He's hoping it sits on the floor, but if you just watch it as he's about to strike it, it just bounces up. He's not got his position right, just trying to get the shot in as quick as possible.
Well, Chris Powell had Shefki Cucci on his back then.
It's good play from the big fella, because you just go far wide, and that's a massive height as well. He's jumped, no foul at all.
Darju lost a semi-final to Wolves 2 years ago with Reading, lost the final last year of West Ham to Crystal Palace. Powell's back on. Zamora. Mullins. Repka. Should be Kelvin Davis's. Some save he made in the first leg to foil Ferdinand.
World class.
Made a few of them this season. Cucci. Westlake. Bent. Ipswich progressing. Ooh. And Ferdinand had a swing at that corner.
Fabulous ball. What a fabulous ball this is. It's got spin, swerve, it's coming back. It's hard for the defender.
West Ham fans will get the ball back. Now they do. A little bit of help from the Stewart.
Really surprised there's nobody on the goalkeeper.
Darren Curry's corner, inviting Naylor. Foul.
Well, what does he do? I'm not sure what he does at all. The referee says it's a push. But that's the position. Arrive on time. When Jimmy Walker's coming for it, let's have a look. Is there any arms in there? Yes, he takes a slight ride on Thomas Repka, but it's not a foul on the goalkeeper.
Jimmy Walker has been preferred to Steve Bywater for the past couple of months. Spent most of his career at Walsall, where he is very much a cult hero.
It's a fabulous shot stopper. The way through him, or the way to get to his weaknesses, he's put that ball in the air.
Westlake.
There's a great pace about the game.
Ward. Naylor in front of Zamora. On by Westlake. Cucci. Elliot Ward and Chris Powell not about to let it in. It bobbled a bit towards Walker.
He's always going to look after himself there, Matthew Eddington. Not involved in a 50-50 unnecessarily.
West Ham won here at Ipswich during the course of the league season. In fact, they also won at Wigan and at Sunderland, all of the top three, so they know they have what it takes. Richards. Repka's header is going to drop for Curry, and Rio Coca has to get involved. Corner.
Now what they've done, the West Ham defence, they've just dropped slightly deeper to stop that ball over the top for Darren Bent. And what's it's allowing Ipswich to do is have a little bit more space in midfield.
Darren Curry tries again. Again, it's inviting, and Naylor once more the target.
It's a chance. It's a real chance, especially for somebody like Richard Naylor, who can get full head on this, just slightly behind him, if anything. So he's trying to turn the head at the last moment.
Striker converted to a defender. He actually scored in the 2000 playoff final for Ipswich against Barnsley. Wilness there, another of the survivors from that game. Kikuchi rising. Fletcher, though, turned it away to Etherington. Here's Midgilton, who so often makes things happen for Ipswich. Even though he's 36 now. Fletcher dogged. Rio Coker feeds Etherington, and that could be ominous for Ipswich. It could be promising for West Ham. Richards and DeVos and Zamora. And they've twist about, dug it out.
That was a wonderful ball from Matthew Etherington. The only problem he had is that Marlon Harewood's not switched on enough to run across and take it. It's a fantastic ball. What Marlon Harewood does, he stays wide. He's hoping that he's just going to come across at any stage, but he stays the other side of Matt Richards. Look at that, just in behind DeVos. Maybe it's because he's tucking out on that right-hand side. He feels he's got to stay there at times. Harewood, but nice little ball.
Etherington, who played a part in both West Ham goals at the weekend. Big pass. Zamora. Here he goes again. Etherington has Wilness to contend with.
And he couldn't cross the ball because there was nobody in the middle.
Does get the verdict and finds Mullins. Etherington again, but Davis unchallenged.
Not the worst ball again, not easy for the keeper.
Jason DeVos. Repka. Mullins. Richards now. Here's Mullins. Midgilton. Curry. Here's Midgilton. Last time Ipswich got to the playoff final, the only time in fact Midgilton scored a hat-trick in the semi-final stage, and a remarkable match here against Bolton. Ben's header.
Well prepared to let Jason DeVos do what he wanted with that ball. Just sitting out a little bit deeper, I think, suits him better now, West Ham. There's not that threat of Bent over the top. Ipswich have to work harder with their passing to find a way through.
Etherington's pass carries to Zamora, albeit off Wilness. Powell. Zamora. He's got Repka over on the right, and he's going to use it. Repka for Harewood. Into Zamora. Patient progress. Repka's cross. And Naylor beats Mullins to it. Etherington. He's been clipped by Westlake.
Well, what he does, he overhits this ball, Matthew Etherington, so he gives Westlake a chance. Just watch this on the touch, and there it is, the foot comes up, and it is high. It's a yellow card. Wasn't having none of it. Referee taking charge.
First booking of the game, it goes to Ian Wesley. Hetherington stayed down. And West Ham will be rather concerned about that. John Green, the physio, rushing on now.
It's high, but I think he'll be okay. Very, very high. Watch the boot. Just watch this touch now, which invites it in. That's high. Look at that, right down the shin.
West Ham felt he had some harsh treatment from Ipswich on Saturday, although Joe Royle could barely believe that some people were calling his team kickers. So they've really got that in them to a great extent.
Well, I think what happened in the first 45 minutes was West Ham were winning all the 50-50s, but it's meant that, no doubt about it. Ian Westlake. Referee says it's a yellow, though. It's high, but one thing he knows about Matthew Hetherington he'll live on. Matthew's saying as well, look.
Well, he actually hobbled out of Upton Park after the first leg, bearing a few bruises. I think he's got another one there. Marked man.
Alan Harewood's on the ball, 40 yards from goal. Could we be seeing a shot?
Well, it is a long way out, but Harewood is there. Here's a dummy though, Repka's cross.
He's going absolutely bananas at Fletcher as well. Alan Harewood saying, why did you let me take it?
Matt Richards. Magilton. It's gone out.
Well, it's going to be harder for Ipswich now, because they've dropped off that West Ham defence. Really trying to be intricate now with their passing to get through.
Powell. Hetherington.
Well, that time it was his fault. Maybe that little kick on the leg, because Marlon Harewood was anticipating the ball inside. The fullback Matt Richards.
Ipswich in the playoffs for the 7th time, more than anyone else. The playoffs are rather traditional in these parts, although they've had a lot more agony than ecstasy over the years. Just the one success. Powell turns inside Gucci. Mullins. Repka.
It's beginning to look very comfortable, West Ham.
Fletcher, he's going to get the free kick, caught by Curry. He's down now, Fletcher.
To his credit, Carl Fletcher, who tried to carry on. He would have carried on if the referee had waved him on. Definitely gets caught. But just watch this, honest footballer, right on his right leg. Watch him try and get up and carry on.
Well, Hetherington may well swing this in with his left foot. In fact, there's no may about it. Hetherington delivers, and Harewood on the volley.
Like I said before, you can never be sure once he pulls the trigger where it's going to go.
Chorus of Andrew blowing bubbles blowing around Portman Road. Now Harewood. It's deflected Richards. It's a corner kick for West Ham United.
When he realises how quick he actually is, we'll see even more from Marlon Harewood.
Getting some stick from the Ipswich fans after he was upended by Westlake, who was booked. Well, that was a bad foul.
This is going right towards Bobby Zamora and Kelvin Davis.
Etherington in and DeVos out, and a free kick anyway for Ipswich.
Waste.
Well, coming tomorrow, the second championship semi-final, second leg. Sky Sports 1 from 7. Preston take a 2-0 lead to Derby, but Pride Park will be buzzing.
They're getting stronger, they're getting better. They're winning the knockdowns, winning the 50-50s, West Ham.
Great ball that from Fletcher for Repka. And Davis beats it away.
Bobby Zamora gives him no run at all whatsoever when Repka gets down here. Now the striker, Bobby, in the middle, should be holding, waiting, and then run across. He's not sure. Thomas Repka's not sure whether he wants it towards the keeper or he wants him to pull it back. In the end, they're fortunate to get a corner out of it.
Well, Fletcher and Repka had the vision, but it wasn't quite matched by Zamora. Etherington's corner, and it's dropped just wide. Ferdinand flicking it on.
Oh, if he doesn't touch it, if he doesn't touch this ball, Elliot Ward has a real chance of sticking this ball in the back of the net. That flick just takes it away from him.
Well, Anton Ferdinand's brother Rio is heading to the Millennium Stadium this weekend. I wonder if Anton himself might be heading there the following weekend. Repka. Magilton.
Impressive now for me, West Ham. They've weathered that little storm of Ipswich, got themselves together. The back line is in the perfect position. In midfield, Mullins just in front, but the back line is in a good position.
Darren Bent though, and it's off Ferdinand. Jason DeVos will come up for Fabian Wilmus's long throw. Wilmus then in towards DeVos, who did flick it on, but Hayden Mullins from Ham. Off Miller. Up into the air from Ward, back by DeVos. And Ward has to deal with it again. Zamora's helped it on to Rio Coca, and Westlake. Can Harewood move in? Wilmus covering.
I think he's hoping for the foul there, Marlon Harewood, and I don't think it is because he's stretching. Westlake, he wants the foul. Not happy.
It's just a corner. But Etherington usually ask questions. Etherington right into the mix it goes, and DeVos away.
It's a real good spell for West Ham. Really good spell, and Jimmy Jilt not been on the ball in the last 10 minutes or so.
Wilmus. Miscue from Mullins. Westlake aiming to feed Bent. It's actually come off Bent. It's a West Ham throw.
You wonder why he sticks a leg out. No need. Elliot Ward prepared for the throw-in.
Ipswich have had a good home record this season. West Ham did win here. Zamora, Fletcher's making a great run to his right. Fletcher's sends it across.
Oh, it's a poor ball. It's a very poor ball. He's just got to spin this in low, because you can see the red arrows arriving from everywhere with their Claret amber shirts on. Or Claret and blue, I should say. You don't get me
Richards.
Blues and oranges mixed up.
It's Curry. Good effort. Oh! And Jimmy Walker happy to see that one squirm over.
Well, you wonder what the goalkeeper's doing. I think he's already decided he's got this ball, no problem, and he's going to start the next move, because it's going to his right, and then all of a sudden his arms are like holding the baby, because they're swinging one way, then they're swinging the other, and the ball just drifts away from it.
I don't think you see a save like that in the goalkeeping manuals somehow. Magilton, and it's come off Elliott Ward. It's another corner as Ipswich now put the pressure on.
From all of a sudden, they're comfortable to that slight mistake from Jimmy Walker to being under pressure.
Darren Curry floating it in. And the ricochets favoured West Ham.
Oh, Shefty Kuki, he's so unlucky, because Jimmy Walker just pushes that ball against his legs.
Here's Rio Coca though, from one end to the other. Some surge and some tackle as well from Curry. Here's Bent. Fletcher makes an important contribution there. It's an Ipswich throw, and it's brewing big time now.
Oh, what a lift they've got now, Ipswich.
Wilness. And Etherington on a kick. Free kick.
You don't begrudge him, that's one thing for sure. Takes a bit of stick, so he's going to snap at some stage.
Now they will send up Naylor and DeVos to join the likes of Bent and Cucci in there. Portman Road holds its breath.
Oh, they don't know what's going on.
Curry with a poor free kick anyway, but Miller miscues as well. A comedy of errors from Ipswich. DeVos though, and Ward takes command, and now Harewood. It's always an open game when these two teams meet, such as their trademark, such as their tradition.
Hot and cold. Well, all of a sudden he's under pressure from being really comfortable over the last 15 minutes.
Bent. Naylor. Now Richards, who hasn't played much lately. David Unsworth was on loan for a few months. Offside flag is up.
Good spot from the assistant.
Thomas Repka. Zamora in space. Space invaded by Jason DeVos. Magilton. West Ham have sorely missed Teddy Sheringham for the last few games. Player of the year. Incidentally, his son Charlie is on Ipswich's books.
No torn loyalties though, that's for sure.
Harewood. Repka always powered that across, but Davis calm.
It's a great ball. Terrific ball from Thomas Repka.
Inside the last 5 minutes of a frantic first half. But then it's a playoff. What else did you expect but frantic? Fletcher. Intercepted by Fabian Wilmus.
I think Alan Pardew is the happier of the two managers. And the balance of play.
Zamora for Rio Coca. Westlake did so well. West Ham coming back for more though, it seems. Mullins. Powell. Etherington wastes no time. Harewood. Miller for Curry. And now Magilton. Possible break on.
Been good Ward and Ferdinand. Since the opening 10 or 15 minutes, their position's been fantastic.
Powell. Etherington. Fletcher. Zamora. He's got Etherington nearby. Richards, not the tallest, but steered it away. Harewood hanging in there. And goal kick.
He shouldn't be allowed to win the first ball. Richards. He's hoping for some contact there, Marlon Harewood. Hoping just one of those two will just bite in, dive in.
Curry. Alan Curry was relegated to the bottom division with Wickham last season. He could be heading for the top division now. Ben. Didn't really pick out Westlake, who was waiting in a fair position. Here's Curry, though. Oh, it's going onto the roof of the net, but it's a corner.
Wasn't worried about the step overs. Hayden Mullins just kept his eye on the ball. Not going to be lost.
Curry inviting. Naylor was well marshalled by Repka. Curry tries again. Away by Ferdinand this time. Oh, Etherington.
Switching.
They've got Harewood and Rio Coca over. It's Harewood and Rio Coca chasing, but it's Kelvin Davis's ball.
Didn't they break quickly? Great switch ball from Matthew Etherington, and once again not the best pass from Marlon Harewood.
Absorbing into the half. Ipswich's turn to have a go now. Bent for Cucci. Bent again. It's a throw. You just about see from there.
He's just about to go down for half-time, and he doesn't want to miss this.
Oh, corner's gone into a great position and then trod on the ball.
He should have missed it.
Now Zamora. Harewood once again is making a dart into the middle. So is Rio Coca. Can Zamora pick them out? Well, it's going to come to Thomas Repka. And Repka's gone past Richards. And from a very acute angle, He had a go, and Davis has blocked it and hurt himself, perhaps.
He's never going to score from there. That's one thing for certain. That's decent by Bobby Zamora. Thomas Repke hoping for the dive in there by Matt Richards, but look at that, as you said, from that angle. Actually, it's Kelvin Davis right in the face. Right bang in the face. He doesn't know how to get his arms down because of the pace and the power towards the ball. Smack in the face.
Well, one thing is for sure, that really hurt. Full on in the face for Kelvin Davis.
As long as he keeps it out, that's the main thing. Great power. Like I said, I don't think he's going to score from there. I think it's still going to go across the goal.
I think we're all grimacing looking at that. Thankfully he's okay. And Joe has to wait a bit longer before he can dart down to the dressing room from there. Davis up and on his feet. So Davis is okay, and in first half injury time, of which there'll be a minimum of 2 minutes, West Ham have a corner. Etherington then, out by DeVos. Rio Coca. This will be some time to score. In from Powell. There might be a bit more added on after that injury to Davis. 2 minutes was the initial signal.
Joe's the one who'll be happy with half-time. Alan Pardew would love this to keep going. As the longer it goes, the more you feel West Ham are going to get something.
Etherington. Zamora.
Decent ball once again. Not sure he really attacks it with any conviction.
That might be that as far as the first half is concerned. He's made a few notes to pass on to his players during the break. Still a bit to go, perhaps. Curry and Darren Bent. Chasing with Ferdinand. Ben holds it up. Now Curry. Richards. Well, that injury to Kelvin Davis adding on more added time. It is half-time now, though. No goals, but as usual with these playoff games, it's been absolutely enthralling. And of course, we know there is high drama to come one way or another. It's the one scoreline nobody really expected. Half-time at Portman Road, Ipswich Town 0, West Ham United 0. Well, for one of these teams, their season will end tonight. For the other, one more game, one of the biggest games in world football, the Championship playoff final. But who is going to be there? Ipswich Town or West Ham United?
Well, they've kept them waiting. Let them go and take the applause. Alan Pardew would have said, don't want my side here and that. You come out afterwards.
Ipswich have had many playoff nights here, not too many memorable ones. But But there was a very memorable one 5 years ago when they beat Bolton 5-3 in an incredible game. Barry Knight sent off 2 Bolton players that night. Everything happened. Jim Majoun got a hat-trick. Goals galore then, none so far this year. But you can't help thinking they'll be coming. Could be the last 45 minutes of the season for one of these teams, although of course we could have extra time tonight and we could have a penalty shootout. Ipswich start the second half. On New Year's Day, West Ham became the first visiting team to win here at Portman Road this season. Will they be the last, I wonder? Repka's throw. Zamora. Mullins. Now Harewood. Snuffed out by Wesley. Who is going to score that all-important first goal of the night? Repka for Harewood, and back. Repka whipping it across. Ooh, a horrible moment for Fabian Wilness.
That's a brilliant ball. Bobby Zamora, at some stage, go and attack it, because this is fantastic. As a centre-forward, you're crying out for a ball like this, and when it comes in, you've got to be inside that box and go for it.
The West Ham fans are over in that corner giving Matt Etherington every encouragement here. Swirled in by Etherington towards Ferdinand. Will it come back? Ipswich are going to get the throw. Ipswich and West Ham meeting in the playoff semi-finals for the second season running. Other way around this time though, second leg here. Cucci. Foul by Cucci on Ward.
Put under pressure. Elliot Ward there stood firm.
Jilton's header. Ward's header. Naylor and Zamora grappling. It's a little loose. Harewood first to it. Okay, given against the Finnish international, Shefki Cucci.
He's hurt. Carl Fletcher. Not only does he barge into the back of him, he actually stands on him as well. Right leg just stands on Carl Fletcher's left leg as it comes down.
Ouch. Jilton having words with Cucci. Fletcher's okay. The one change in the West Ham starting lineup in the first leg. Fletcher replacing Newton as they rejig things. Jimmy Walker up towards Zamora. Naylor defended it. Back by Repka. Wilness kept his eye on it. Fabian Wilness making his 250th appearance for Ipswich tonight. Powell, forceful. Bent, though. He was just caught there, Darren Bent, by Fletcher.
He thought he had a chance of the ball because it was bouncing up.
Magilton not hanging around, he picks out Cucci. Cucci didn't win it first time, but won it second time. Blocked by Mullins. Magilton. Miller. Etherington's clearance only goes to Magilton. Wilness. Offside flag against Shefki Cucci.
Referee's played the advantage. Goalkeeper's got the ball. Now he's giving it. Yes, he has. No, he hasn't.
Come off Jason DeVos, who was tipped to automatic promotion by his former club Wigan, who he left last summer, but he says he has no regrets about joining Ipswich.
To be fair, he couldn't say anything else, could he?
He might have one or two if he's still in the Championship next season. Etherington. Great challenge from Wilness.
That's what Joe Royle would have said at half-time. Fabian Wilness, he's on the ball too much. Make sure you get a bit tighter to him.
Fletcher up towards Zamora. Naylor close to him. Now Magilton. Now Curry. Curry steps inside Hayward with ease. Miller. Cucci. Try to thread it through to Curry. Etherington now for Rio Coca. Rio Coca could just have a pop here. He does, but Davis watched it all the way.
Well, at some stage, the centre-back's got to come out and charge that ball down. He's relying so much on his goalkeeper to make saves. Richard Naylor just backing off and backing off once again.
Curry. Miller. He's certainly given some freedom then, Rio Coca. Ward's clearance. Wilness. Westlake. Curry. Curry again. Well, he's twisting and turning. Wilness. Magilton. Westlake. Richards. And Walker. Won't mind a few more of those, easy.
Well, there's a wall in front of them, Ipswich. They're going to have to be careful to bring it down. But this is the situation with Rio Coca. At some stage, when he's breaking deep from there, someone's got to come out. Can't rely on your keeper to keep making saves.
Etherington. Naylor. It's left for Magilton. Steered away by Powell. Miller.
Well, Carl Fletcher, sloppy. They've picked up most of the second balls, but he's a bit lazy with that. And Tommy Miller, as we know, he's not got his shooting boots on yet, but he's getting closer.
Tommy Miller, 3 times a loser in the playoff semi-finals with Hartlepool and with Ipswich. His former club, of course, are going to the Millennium Stadium this year.
And the crowd are doing their bit.
Matt Richards having a right pop there. The assistant referee, Phil Sharp, he felt it was an Ipswich throw.
He was right as well. Came off Marlon Harewood.
Rio Coca. Well, Joe Royle has come downstairs for the second half, as is the norm. He doesn't like the playoffs, but he did win an epic final with Manchester City, that game against Gillingham, with the 2 late goals, and then with the penalties. Mistake from Wilness of all people. Now Zamora.
Well, they're making him work. That's one thing for sure. And they do back off when Zamora, Harewood, or one of the midfield players comes forward to allow them to strike.
Well, they're all sticking with Kelvin Davis, but it's a free kick here for Ipswich in useful territory.
Well, it's a foul. You can see he's trying to get over the top. Kikuchi.
The Ipswich fans doing their best to rally their men. Does Magilton fancy it? Magilton does fancy it.
Well, they did make the same mistake as Saturday, trying to drop somebody onto the line. He's inviting that shot into the right-hand corner there, Jimmy Walker, but it's a long way out.
Zamora, Fletcher for Powell. Etherington nearby, just there. Well, he was trying to poke it out towards Repka on the right. Magilton for Kuchi, Ipswich's player of the year. He's motoring. Kuchi's crossed, not the worst at all.
Problem was it was just Westlake arriving in the box, nobody else in there. No Darren Bent.
Richards. Magilton. Miller. Westlake.
Type of ball that Kuchi put in there is the ones that he would love.
Richards. Westlake, Curry, and now Bent. Will it open up here for Ipswich? Kuchi stepping away from Powell. Miller's waiting edge of area, there he is. Was that a push on Bent from Ferdinand? Not much of one.
His arm was out, but as you said, he just felt him rather than pushed him.
And by Richards. A rash clearance from Ward. Miller finds Kuchi. Mullins now, and Etherington is going some here. Oh, he's got it across, but Jason DeVos is the coolest man around. Everyone is on tenterhooks here as we head towards the hour mark. Teams who usually guarantee goals one way or another haven't brought us one yet, but they might do soon. Not like that though.
There's hardly any width for Jim Magilton because Darren Curry wants to come off the line the whole time. Tommy Miller doesn't want to be out wide on the right, so everything they do has got to be threaded through, and the only people you see going down the sides are the two strikers, and you want, if I'm Joe Royle, I want those two in the middle.
Harewood, Rio Coker. Fletcher now. Opportunity for West Ham to make some serious progress. Etherington. Rio Coker leaves it for Fletcher. Fletcher looking for somewhere to go. Richards will nudge it out. "60 minutes on the clock." Ferdinand. Powell. Etherington now hugging the touchline. But it's Fletcher. Now Harewood. It's got away from Richards, across it goes! It's the all-important first goal of the night, and Bobby Zamora, West Ham fan, scores for the team of his dreams.
Oh, it's fantastic play from start to finish this. It's a magnificent ball in the first place from Fletcher. But watch Matt Richards. Joe Royle will be saying to him, why are you so tight? There's no need to be so tight. If you get that tight to the striker, all he will do is roll away from you. And then once he's rolled away from Matt Richards, he has the quality to look up with the ability as well to put that ball on a plate for Bobby Zamora. And Bobby says, that's on the foot that I love and I cherish. The left one it is, and it goes, and off we go, 1-0.
And you can see what it means to Alan Pardew under so much pressure all season. Hang on though, because Wilness, after an instant response, Ward clears. Well, Ipswich came from 2 down in the first leg to get a draw. They're going to have to show their powers of recovery again. Westlake is making progress. And that's a foul.
That's a bad foul. That's a bad foul. I think his intention was for the ball, but he catches Fabian Wilness.
Fletcher the offender. Curry hanging one in there. And surely they've got to kick the ball out so that some treatment can be given to Wilness.
Yes, Carl Fletcher on Fabian Wilness. And it's there to be won, but he misses it and cuts right across the top of his knee with his studs.
Cruncher on Wilness, but the deadlock finally broken around the hour mark.
Oh yeah, great movement from him, Bobby Zamora, because he gets away from those 2 centre-backs. Richard Naylor, he's ahead of him the whole time, and the ball across the face of the goal is quality. There you are. Is anybody listening? It's Bobby Zamora.
And it's the 100th goal of his career. The majority of them, of course, for Brighton, where he will always remain a hero. But a severe setback for Joe Royle and for Ipswich. And Joe felt that he should have had a penalty here.
Well, I thought he feels him. I thought he feels him with his arm rather than pushes him, and I think that proves conclusively. If you get a penalty for that, you're very fortunate. Very, very fortunate.
No penalty. And a goal for West Ham just after from Bobby Zamora. Alan Pardew, who took West Ham to the playoff final last year, could be about to do the same again. But this is Ipswich. They always score, don't they? Joe Royle says it all the time, and he needs them to live up to the billing tonight. Here's Etherington, though.
Settle down, Chris Powell. You're a goal in front, no need to be running past your left winger.
Zamora. Etherington. Ward. And towards Harewood, who set up the goal for Zamora.
You think he'd learned his lesson? Matt Richards, he's too tight once again. That's better.
Now Harewood. That's a foul by Harewood on Westlake.
You've got to keep a cool head, West Ham.
It's going to be taken again.
There's two ways to look at it, and Steve Dunn's looking at it both ways. One, don't kick it against him, let me deal with it, he's saying to Jim Magilton. Joe Royle saying to his skipper as well, just calm down, we've got a long way to go yet.
Richards in towards Cucci. He's got Wilness nearby. Curry. Richards.
Good touch from Harewood.
Richards again. Now Curry. DeVos for Naylor. DeVos now over towards Pent. It's going to come to Harewood. Mullins, now Zamora. Rio Coker's made a burst into the box. Zamora and Everington's in there too, but Davies has it. During the course of the championship season, no team came from behind to collect more points than Ipswich. They know how to do it. They have to do it now. No points up the grabs today, of course. Just one whopping prize.
At some stage Joe's going to have to say to Darren Curry, just stay out on the left hand side, or Tommy Miller, just stay out on the right hand side, just give us a chance, because West Ham have snuffed everything out through the middle.
Ipswich have endured so much playoff agony over the years. Richards with a long throw though. Will it fall favourably for them? It still might. It's Curry to drill it across, and it's deflected off Anton Ferdinand.
It's good defending, but he doesn't know a lot about it. He just sticks out a leg, and it hits him right up the top of the leg rather than getting a boot onto this, because he wants this to end up in the touchline over here.
Curry's corner, but Walker will have that.
Well, that's what I've said to you before in the first half, Ian. Just put somebody in front of him. You see the height he takes that ball. He doesn't even have to jump. I'm really, really surprised that not one Ipswich player stood in front of him.
Into the last quarter of the 90. And as it stands at the moment, it will just be the 90. West Ham ahead through Bobby Zamora. Etherington. Zamora again. No takers for that. Westlake will feed Richards, and now Curry.
That was quality play from Bobby Zamora, just nobody else on the same wavelength. Him and Etherington showing terrific quality.
Repka tidies up. Offside.
Just offside. Maybe a foot. Well, Alan Pardew, would you take a 1-0 lead to Ipswich with only 20 minutes to go? You certainly would. And that's what he's got at the moment.
They do have a good record here at Portman Road. They've won on 3 of their last 4 visits. Another one tonight would take them to the Millennium Stadium. Wilness. Ipswich fans need to do their bit. They've gone a bit quiet, they are fearing the worst. And Richards, challenged by Harewood.
Well, it's a foul, no doubt about it. Doesn't get any of the ball.
20 minutes to go. Ipswich have only failed to score once at Portman Road this season. That was against West Ham on New Year's Day.
Put this towards the goalkeeper. Darren Curry, that's all you have to do.
Curry right in there. He did well to force that out.
Well done. Well done, Jimmy Walker. Lots of people in around him, as long as you get it away.
By Zamora. Cucci. And again. Fouled by Fletcher.
And that's the thing now, they've started to give away silly free kicks.
Now the Ipswich fans are doing their bit. Will the players respond? Magilton takes. Harewood. He's got away from Curry.
Sometimes he does things that are just quality, and that was one of them. So frustrating at times, though.
Harewood now seeking out Zamora! He's done it again! Fabulous finish from Bobby Zamora! And the Premiership dream isn't just alive, it's alive and kicking for West Ham United.
Oh, what a goal! What a goal! I can tell you now, you will go the length and breadth of the country to see anything better than this, because it is absolutely wonderful. Marlon Harewood in the first place to get round the back, then he looks up and he drops this onto the left foot of Bobby Zamora, but it's not finished with yet. You've got to have the control and the quality then to lift it over a top-class goalkeeper. That is just sensational. What a goal that is! And he says it all on that run with on front by 2.
Curry now in towards Bent. Ipswich don't half need a quick reply now. Handball shot against Ward was hopeful from the fans. Well, a lot of West Ham fans weren't quite sure about Bobby Zamora, but they're pretty sure about him tonight.
Oh, magnificent. Credit where credit is due. That goal is just something else, I can assure you. That was absolutely, well, sublime. Beautiful. You name it, it had everything.
The Millennium Stadium in Cardiff is beckoning once again for West Ham. Losers there last year. Alan Pardew's team lost out to his former club as a player, Crystal Palace. It looks like they'll be going back there to face either Preston North End or Derby County. We said that Ipswich do have powers of recovery, but those powers are going to have to be immense now. Hetherington, Zamora on a hat-trick. Bent chasing. Zamora's hurt. Clash of heads.
I'm not sure a clash of heads, a clash of arm. Clash of arm from Jason DeVos. I think, Ian, just watch the left arm. The right arm it was.
Well, his first goal was Number 100 in his career. Number 101 wasn't far behind.
See that clip behind the ear.
Zamora, the scorer of both West Ham goals. Jimmy Jones going to come off for Ipswich, and they're going to bring on young Dean Bowditch, who spent the last few months of the season on loan at Burnley. Burst up onto the scene last year, but hasn't really moved on from that as much as Ipswich would have liked this season. Jimmy Jones, 36 years of age, replaced by Dean Bowditch, half his age.
Well, I feel sorry for Jim Midgelton. He's had nothing to aim at tonight. There's been nobody wide. Tommy Miller's played inside, Darren Curry's played inside. The only time he's had a pass on is when the left back, Matt Richards, has moved forward.
Christian Daly is going to be on for West Ham. I think they're trying to do that now. Steve Dunn just checking. Thomas Orepka has a problem with his hamstring, we hear. So Christian Daly, who's missed most of the season injured, is going to play a part. It was he who scored against Ipswich in the second leg of the semi last season.
Well, I think it'll be Hayden Mullins who'll go to right back, and Christian Daly could end up playing either as a back three or just in front of the back line. Certainly won't risk him at right back, that's for sure. He's just going to play right in front of these two inexperienced defenders who've been very good tonight.
Well, Ipswich came from 2-0 down in the first leg, but they haven't got quite so much time at all to do the same again. One goal would make it intriguing, though. Bent. And Daly digs it out. Been a season to forget, really, for Christian Daly. Sidelined for most of it. Curry. Oh, Bowditch just on, nearly.
Oh, what a take. What a take initially. The first touch is brilliant. The second touch isn't the best. But that first touch, because it stays too tight to his body, he can't adjust his feet and move them quick enough. Terrific ball in the first place from Curry.
Ipswich finished third in the table. They were up there with Sunderland and Wigan all season and probably deserved to go up, but 3-2 wouldn't go. And when the playoffs come around, you really get what you deserve, and it looks like that might be the case tonight. And of course, West Ham sneaked into 6th place. It was touch and go for them right to the end. 6th place was where Crystal Palace finished last year, and they went up. Etherington now. Miller. Bent. It's Darren Curry, and it's hit Cucci en route.
Can't do nothing about this. Shefty Cucci. He's hoping that when it touches him, it flies in the back of the net, but...
Well, Bobby Zamora is limping a bit, and he's going to be replaced there. Hasn't seen his number go up yet. Now we've got both West Ham goals. Comes off, and Sean Newton's coming on.
Great night's work for the fellow, isn't it? Marlon Harewood will just go up front, take his position. Well, this is absolutely terrific. You will not get tired of seeing that, because that is just fantastic.
Classy. Bobby Zamora may well have settled this playoff semi-final, and Sean Newton could be off to another final. He went up through the playoffs with Charlton in that epic encounter with Sunderland, the 4-4 draw, the 7-6 on penalties, and he also went up with Wolves a couple of years ago when they overpowered Sheffield United. Just over 10 minutes remaining. Cucci's taken a knock. DeVos. Bodic and Bent lurking. It's come off. Powell. It's going to be... Oh, it's a goal kick, actually, the assistant referee says. Someday on Saturday, football all the way, all day, from noon on Sky Sports 1. The League Two playoffs, second leg. Macclesfield against Lincoln. And then it's the FA Cup final. Arsenal v Manchester United. And we haven't finished yet. Southend and Northampton, the last business of a soccer Saturday. Etherington, and Sean Newton just on and made a burst. Mullins now at right back then with Repcroft injured. Foul by Daly on Westlake. It's fallen flat for Ipswich, but a goal in the next minute or two will change the picture. Cucci. Curry. Too long.
Well, the problem is that Sheffield Cucci is the one that's trying to get out wide and make things happen. Darren Curry, who spent most of the night in the middle, should have been looking up and seeing Cucci in the middle there, but nobody there to run onto it. That's what makes it look worse. That's head time now, isn't it? Hope. What do we do? How do we change it? Still enough time.
This is going to hurt him. It's going to hurt Ipswich if they once again fail at the semi-final stage. The penultimate weekend of the season, West Ham slipped out of a playoff place. Flags up here when they lost at home to the champion Sunderland late on, but they sneaked back in the next day when Reading lost to Wolves, and here they are on the brink of the final. Maybe it is their destiny. Naylor. Cucci losing out. Going to come off Westlake and go behind for a goal kick.
It's not happening. Whether you knock it towards Cucci or Darren Bent at the moment, that defence is standing firm together.
Well, the Ipswich fans have been here before many a time. They won't want to go here too many times in the future. Ipswich's season is coming to an end tonight unless they can come up with the greatest of all their recoveries this season. They've had a few, but any one tonight would shoot to the top of the list by a long way. Darren Bent, though. Walker comes to claim it.
Good position from the goalkeeper.
Naylor. Down by Ferdinand for Mullins. Oh, Harewood's chasing. Goal kick.
You know, they don't look to have a lot left in them, Ipswich.
Many managers have had as much stick as Alan Pardew this season. Yet once again, he's heading for the playoff final. And could he have the last laugh on it all? Bent. Wilness. Oh, he's got past Fletcher. Ipswich need a goal. Bodic. Corner.
Well done, Elliot Ward. Elliot Ward's got to react quickly when this ball comes back to put Bodic under pressure. Just watch him, get him as quick as possible. And it comes off the inside of his boot. And Jimmy Walker can just see it wide.
The goal is a must as Curry zips it in. West Ham get bodies in the way. And they could break themselves now with Newton.
They can indeed. 3v3 it is. I don't think he's going to be in too much of a hurry though, Sean Newton.
Taking on Richards. Rio Coker for Daly. Foul by Richards on Newton. West Ham less than 5 minutes away from the final. And some Ipswich fans around us are leaving already. They've played some cracking football this season, Ipswich, as usual. They've been wonderful to watch at times. The best home record in the Championship, the top scorers in the Championship. But once again, it looks like it's going to count for nothing. Isn't this just typical of West Ham, who sneaked into the playoff zone? Their place in it's not confirmed until the last day. Perhaps fate is on their side. Bobby Zamora has been on their side tonight, and it's his 2 goals that have made the difference. Ipswich running out of steam, but Curry to Westlake. Daly dogged and determined. Here's Cucci. And Anton Ferdinand has set Etherington away.
He's been terrific tonight.
Bounced off Miller. Naylor for Wilness. 3 minutes of normal time remaining. Mark Noble's going to be on for West Ham shortly. Bent. Ipswich are running out of everything now. A gruelling season drawing to a miserable close for them. And less. Richards out by Ferdinand. Here's Tommy Miller.
Lack of quality of balls in the box tonight.
Powell met that from Wilness. Etherington. West Ham could have Teddy Sheringham available for the final as well. Curry. Well, Ipswich, who always score, don't look like they're going to tonight. West Ham have stifled them again. It's the same score that it was on New Year's Day here in the league.
I think Coos can tell. He knows that now. There's a certain assurance about them and authority and belief that they can't lose this now.
Etherington being replaced in the closing stages by 18-year-old Mark Noble, who has been one of the finds of the season. He just turned 18 actually last week. The young player of the year for West Ham.
Just go out and keep the ball for us. Have a few dribbles.
Firm challenge from Newton. Ipswich get the throw, but we're in the last minute of the 90, and West Ham are nearly there.
Joe Roy will be happy with referee Steve Dunn after that challenge there.
Noble. Here's Mullins, he's going to go back to Ferdinand.
Just keep playing, keep ball, that's all Alan Pardew will say to his side. Just keep it moving, keep it away from him, let him chase it, let him keep running around, don't do anything silly, go back, go forward, go sideways.
Well, there's going to be 5 minutes added on, which will give Ipswich a teeny bit of hope, but not that much really. It's pretty much in the bag, this, for West Ham.
Where has 5 minutes come from,
Rio Coca. Marlon Harewood, who set up both goals for Zamora. Sean Newton. Now Curry. Ipswich seemingly unable to leap the playoff hurdle again. And what a big hurdle it has been for them over the years. They lost 3 successive finals before finally going up on a George Burley in 2000. Their 7th time in the playoffs. Another failure. Bodic. Richards. Ipswich have so little left in them now.
That's it, isn't it? It's not like it's desperation stakes and let's give it a real go. It's like we haven't got anything in our legs to be able to do anything.
The Ipswich fans know that their time is almost up and their season is almost up. Although Ben's header, nearly sneaked in.
Well, it's the first decent cross in the second half that they've had at all. It's Matt Richards, at long last, for the strikers in the middle, and this time it's Darren Bent who can watch it right onto his forehead. But watches it go wide then.
Well, it's a season that is going to end in despair and disappointment for Joe Royle and Ipswich. They've had a pretty small squad to work with this season, yet they have produced some great football along the way, but their fans leave Portman Road and they won't have another game to go to. They won't have the Millennium Stadium to go to. West Ham United are getting used to taking that route down the M4 to Cardiff. Preston and Derby will await in the final, and they know that if they win tomorrow, they'll be up against Alan Pardew's West Ham. Newton for Harewood. It's got away. Corner.
This will be going into the box. If you've got any sense.
He's staying down in that corner for now, and West Ham are seeing out added on time, and their fans are relishing every second of it. 2 years after they left the Premiership behind, with a massive 42 points, of course. Will they be going back there under Alan Pardew? Much maligned, often criticised. Harewood's got a free kick now. And Ipswich know the game is up.
Lots of people don't like this professionalism, but it has to be done in situations like this.
Well, the yellow card has been shown.
Kelvin Davis actually stood on his foot. They've just lost it, haven't they? Referee, he knows what's going on. He's got Marlon Harewood because he thinks he died, but I think Kelvin Davis actually stood on his foot. He did make a meal of it when he comes across. Wait for the goalkeeper, here he comes. There he does, stands right on his ankle.
Wasted a few more seconds anyway. The 5 minutes of added on time are up. But that's a minimum, of course. Not that it really matters now. Ipswich for a change. Firing blanks here. Wilness. Ferdinand's header. Another season of playoff heartbreak for Ipswich. They're rather used to the feeling, but they don't like it. They don't like it at all. West Ham have won it. West Ham have done it. Their bubbles just won't burst. Forever blowing bubbles at the Millennium Stadium, it seems. Alan Pardew, for the second year running, has taken West Ham United to the playoff final, under fire, under pressure, under everything. But he's one match away from taking them back into the big time, and he is the reason why. 2-goal hero, Bobby Zamora. It's agony for Ipswich, it's ecstasy for West Ham.
Well, it's all going off down there. Jim Magilton's been escorted away by the stewards. Something's happened. There's reactions, and you can understand the disappointment, but you've got to be careful. It's West Ham's night. They've been fantastic. Their manager's tactics were absolutely brilliant. His team, apart from the first 15 minutes of the game, carried out those tactics to perfection. And as you said, under pressure, I would say, under-celebrating at this moment in time.
Well, he knows there's still a job to be done in the final. Ipswich finished 12 points above West Ham, but the playoffs don't do fairness, they don't do justice. You just take your pick and you take your chance. And West Ham have taken theirs. And on Monday, May the 30th, West Ham will be walking out at the Millennium Stadium for one of the biggest games in world football, the Championship playoff final. They will meet Preston North End or Derby County for a place in the Premiership.
Well, they were treated to a performance, those supporters tonight. They helped as well with their support for their team, but their team did them absolutely brilliant.
You do have to feel for Ipswich. They finished third. They were right up there, setting the standard in the Championship with Sunderland and with Wigan. But once again, they ended up in the playoffs for the 7th time, and these fans have every reason to fear those playoffs. There hasn't been much joy for them at all, just the one solitary success in 2000, and 2005 has ended in disappointment. But it's farewell to Ipswich for the season, and let's hear from the Hammer Strike force who created and scored the goals. Marlon Harewood and Bobby Zamora are with Greg Whelan.
Bobby, you scored the goals tonight that take West Ham through to Cardiff. How does that sound?
No, delighted, you know. We've had a hard season, you know, under the cosh at times, but delighted to score the goals that get us to the final.
How much more special a night is it for you personally? You're a West Ham fan.
Yeah, no, I've got a lot of friends here, you know, and they'll be right behind me, and, you know, I'm just delighted to have scored.
Great contribution from yourself, 2 excellent goals, but what about the contribution of your strike colleague here, Marlon Harewood?
Yeah, no, 2 great balls. You know, second one was a good finish, but the first one, he put it on the plate for us.
You let slip a 2-0 lead at Upton Park at the weekend. Did you have any doubts that you'd make it tonight?
No, you know, the first 45 of that game, we played well, and, you know, we knew what we had to do, and we went out there, we had a good shape, and put everything together.
Let's bring Marlon in here. Marlon, many congratulations tonight. Great work from your strike colleague. The second goal was a peach, wasn't it?
Oh, it was a great finish. I just saw him pull off the defender, and I just put him in, and I guaranteed I knew he was going to put it in.
You've had your doubters this season, haven't you, West Ham? What does a performance like this tell you about the quality of this side?
Well, West Ham, we had our ups and downs, but when we play quality sides like that, it brings the best out of our players. So we just take it on and we go and win the game.
How confident are you now after a performance like this you can go on and finish the job in Cardiff?
Oh, definitely. After a win like this, the lads are buzzing, I think. After they go in the dressing room, they'll be all raring to go. And I hope Cardiff will come and then we're going to go and win that as well.
Congratulations to both of you tonight. Enjoy your evening.
It's the Happy Hammers again, that's for sure. They've beaten Ipswich again. They're back in a playoff final again. Let's see how it goes this time. It'll be Derby or Preston in the final against West Ham United. And the second goal from Bobby Zamora. Absolutely fantastic. They've come here again and they've beaten Ipswich again. In the league on New Year's Day, now in the playoffs. They're enjoying every moment. Harewood set up Zamora twice. Zamora put it away twice. And this one, absolutely exquisite. 2-0 to Alan Pardew's West Ham. That's how it feels to finish in third place, 12 points ahead of West Ham, and go out and spend another year in the Championship. But they can come back. They might be going up to the Premiership. They will be going to Cardiff for the playoff final. And the man who's taken them there for the second year running, Alan Pardew, with Greg Whelan now.
Back at Cardiff for the second successive year. Just sum up your emotions on the final whistle.
Well, I was proud of the players and our fans because I thought we was magnificent tonight. The professionalism from start to finish, in terms of the game plan we put in place, couldn't have been worked any better by the players. They were terrific. This victory was their victory, and they were brilliant tonight.
Signal of their character as well, wasn't it, tonight, a place like this?
Well, it was, and we had to be brave, and because we played a different tactics tonight. We played completely different at home, and we just showed our hand in that we can do that. And just everything about tonight, in terms of the way we applied ourselves, it makes me proud. And, you know, we've got ourselves back there again against all the odds and all the criticism we've had to face. And now we're one game to go. It'll be a cracking game. Both Preston and Derby in some ways deserve to be there, so I look forward to seeing who makes it. But it'll be a cracking final, and hopefully, in terms of speaking for us, we just want to win it and make sure we get in the Premier League where we belong.
You've had your critics in the job this season. Does this tonight go some way to answering them?
No, I think that's unfair to ask me that question as well, because this is a magic night for us, and we deserved everything we got. And in some ways, over the two ties, I thought we was the best team, and I was really upset after the game last week because of Joe being upset with me, because I have a great respect for him, and it really bothered me. So I kept myself away, and I didn't want to irritate him anymore, because he's a real professional and a real gentleman. And if I did do anything last week that caused offence to him, I apologise on air.
You go to Cardiff now. Is it a case of unfinished business for you?
No, it's not unfinished business. It gives us the opportunity to win a playoff situation. And as I said to the players in there, the professionalism we showed throughout the 90 minutes and even at the end, it was a shame there was a bit of an incident with Marlon at the end, because that marred what was a complete performance tonight from start to finish. We're really pleased. I've let the lads have a couple of beers, which is unlike me tonight, and we'll enjoy tonight, but there's still a lot of work to be done, and look forward to seeing Sky at the stadium again, and hopefully I'll be smiling at the end this time.
Well done tonight.
Cheers, thank you.
Good stuff. He's spoken well there, hasn't he, Alan Pardew? Tony Cottee, he goes back to Cardiff. Another chance for him.
Yeah, a chance for Alan and for the players to put it right, I think, George, because last year they let the supporters down. That's who I'm pleased for tonight. The supporters got another chance to go back to Cardiff. Very disappointing last year at the Crystal Palace game. But they deserved it, and credit to Alan Pardew, he got his tactics right, and I think overall West Ham on the 90 minutes deserved to win the match. It looks a simple finish from Bobby Zamora, but he's involved in the build-up. Good layoff, doesn't stop his run, just continues it. Great play from Marlon Harewood. Like I say, all good strikers, it always looks easy. You've got to get in the position, you've got to get in front of the defender, and that's what Bobby Zamora done really well.
And George, killer second goal, what a beauty.
Yes, it was a great goal. It came from an Ipswich free kick. I mean, Marlon Harewood's done absolutely tremendous here. You know, he's knocked it past, he's taken it. I think he's played it again, got the return ball, and it's a tremendous diagonal ball. You know, and Zamora right on the volley, he knew what he was doing. Nice little side foot. Tremendous goal. You know, I mean, Ipswich will be kicking themselves because it was from their free kick, but it was a clinical finish and really a smashing diagonal ball.
OK, the camera trucks are about to roll, George, to your place, so we'll see you there. And let's hope for a good night, and the best of luck to both of you tomorrow night. Thank you very much for your company, George, and to Tony Cottee. Enjoyed that tremendously. We have one team in Cardiff. It is West Ham, and he spent much of the season in the shadows, but tonight it was Bobby Dazzler. From all of us, bye for now.